Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 14 of this Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4. In the previous episode, we successfully attacked and took Siam. We crashed when it actually happened, so we had to take it again. But we did successfully take it, and we are now going to do our usual thing of sending them Lend-Lease so that they can start fighting for us. And to that end, I will send them 10,000 guns. I meant to send them other things too. Oh well. Hopefully I can change it in a month or so, probably. Right, so you have done your job. Let's cancel your orders and think about where we are going with you next. Oh, and also I should be buying in all of your rubber so that no one else can get it. Siam, buy all rubber. No, I'm not going to do that. One, because it wastes our convoys, and two, they might actually get some civilian factories for selling it. It's just when we're at war with someone, then they'll no longer have access to that Siamese rubber. And then it will only be Japan and me. Me controlling 1,758 plus Siam stuff, so 1,900, call it. And then Japan with their 106. I mean, the USA only actually produces 11. That's not going to be good for them. So, shall we go after Australia? Does Australia have resources? It has steel, has tungsten. Ooh, what's that? Chromium. Lots and lots of chromium. Who owns this? France. Who's in the same alliance as the Germans. Alright then. Resources? Any there? Nope. Philippines? Not really anything worth writing home about. Afghanistan there? No. Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Oman, marginal. South Africa. South Africa is worth going after. I do use chromium. Okay. We're running out of countries. Okay then. Monty, let's get you to set up a front line here. I want this southern coast to there. Hopefully you go through Pretoria on the way. I want all of you assigned to it. Off you go! In fact, I will extend that very slightly to there. Okay, good. Make it happen. Meanwhile, carriers need to move down there. Oh, and we're going to have radar coverage for this one. Not a lot, but some. Am I not still building? Are they still just further? Oh, they're further in the list. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. And these light cruisers were going to go to the carrier fleet as a screen to protect them. Okay, cool. Speed time up again. Romania has joined the Axis. Turkey is the only other country that may want to go after. That is a lot of chromium in Turkey. Are you buddying up with anyone? You're very fascist, so you may well join the Axis. In fact, you already have. Never mind. I did not realize that Turkey had so much chromium. Mech 2, excellent. Can I get Mech 3 yet? No. Should probably Probably invest in Marines at some point. Nah. Tanky stuff, not yet. I could start doing like logistics companies and signal companies. Going with the 5. For my tank divisions, it's probably going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't think you really need the engineers for tank divisions. Although they do give bonuses to... Oh no, this is purely entrenchment. Oh, each upgrade's 200 bonus increase. I'm doing that already. I think we have all the ships that we need. Still don't need these doctrines. Air power we are still working at. We're still time off of that. We could do more air doctrine. That's true. Engineering is all done except for the nuclear reactor and experimental rockets we could do. Because we do want jets, and that's fairly close. And actually having lots of jets defending our skies would be amazing, so let's do that. Alright, how far off are you lot? Oh, you're actually fairly close. Man, the Italians have a lot of troops in Africa. Crikey. Although the Italians do tend to have much smaller divisions, so that is a little bit different than you would think. Oh, in fact, the radar places upgraded too, didn't they? One more level. Well, I think we have enough for the time being. And we did have an airbase here full. Let's drop you lot. Do we have an airbase down here? I kind of doubt it. The nearest base to South Africa is 2,000 miles away in Madagascar. So no, is the short answer to that. No, let's stay here. Okay, so in South Africa we have got the carrier fleet, and they're 1,000 miles away. Select everything, plop them in there. Terrible cover, we really need to boost the range. Wait, why have I got naval bombers? Who's got what? Stop the press. Who's got naval bombers? Oh, it's my new illustrious. No, not a new one. I want this to be +6. Like so. And then in the production tab, for capital ships, for the carrier, I don't want any of those. I want 6 more of these. And we can get 96 planes on the tier 3 carrier. The tier 4 is going to be even more. It's going to be over 100. Sweet! So each carrier is basically one level of airbase. Mobile. Just need the range so they can reach further. Justify. I've not started justifying. That was a mistake. I'm always worried about justifying because the gap is so small. These always cost the same. Yes. We'll go for the Cape. It's the capital area. Send. 9th of February. 3 months. Ugh. Rubbish. Oh, we've got another carrier due out very soon. Build 2.7 a year. 2.5 battleships a year. We actually build the carriers faster than the battleships. Cool. Am I getting a surplus? I'm getting a big oil surplus. Let's reduce the amount of area armament. Good. That's a whole new bunch of new air bases. I wonder if heavy aircraft counts. No, it must just be... No, I doubt it. I don't think we get any bonuses to close air, which is unfortunate. But hey, can't have everything. As much as I'd like it, I want everything. Can I modify your Lend-Lease to send you cannon? I can. I'll send you 1,000. I'll also send you 700 of that and 500 of this once. And 100 convoys, which means I really ought to start building my own convoys again. Alright, that'll do. Egypt's starting to build their troops. Persia is really pumping them out, as is the British Raj. Excellent. And we are really starting to build up the number of military factories. We have the Crusader tank. Let's go on to the Cromwell, and then we'll be on the Comet. I'm really tempted just to go ahead of time for the modern tank and then just use those. And then we can also use the self-propelled version of the modern armor, which would be good. Streamline line. Let's continue with these. Start making our own industries a little bit more efficient. You are very confident of victory here. I'm very pleased to hear that. That naval battle has been going on forever. I've not seen any great changes in coloration for either the US or the Germans. No massive naval invasions or anything. How many industries do you have versus the Germans? Out of interest. 255, 180. 400, 370. So yeah, the Germans have a massive industrial advantage. So I guess the Americans are still building theirs up. Are they actually on a war economy yet? That's not where you see that. Can I even see what they're on? Yes. War economy. Extensive conscription. Free trade. What are you free trade? I think we're export. Yeah. Free trade gives you a massive research bonus, which is nice. When do we get this? February, wasn't it? Yeah. 1 month away. I need to start building mechanized too. Mistake. How far am I from mechanized 3? 45. We are in 44 now, which means new planes. Aha, Cromwell tanks. Let's go for the Comet. And then we're going to be ahead of time for the next tank, but only by about 6 months. Then I guess in 1945 we actually start building the advanced tanks. Cool. No, it's still January. Come on, February. You have another carrier there, don't you? Construction 5. That means faster construction. Good. Let's start with these doctrines. That's not the one. That's the one. And you. Yeah, I know it. Alright, is South Africa going to join anyone? They're fully democratic, so they'll probably join the Americans. At which point things get really interesting. Fighter command. That means faster fighter production. No, fighter research. Let's get the fighter research production now. 4 days, 3 days, 2 days, 1 day. Okay, declare war, conquer. Call the allies for this one, go. And we'll have you execute. And we'll slow time down a bit. Alright, go on America, do your thing. No? No America? Okay, that was unexpected. Don't do that to me. Rocket engines, and then we can get jet engines, which would be fantastic. More troops. 12 new ones. Fantastic. Ooh, and loads of motorized divisions. Those would be very good for crawling across Africa. Let's add you lot to this line. And you need a commander. I don't think it's going to be Brooke. There are 15 of you. Wilson. Campbell. Get you some experience. We'll need to pick at some point one of those guys to be our armor division commander. Supply issues. Our superiority is doing a lot less than it usually does. Really, the attack stalled already? Really? There's no supply here. Okay then, so we need where's the nearest port? Oh, well, there's the problem. There is no easy route for supplies to get here. No, there is a port here. Try that. And we'll shunt those to the top of the list. There we go. They're actually pushing us. This better not mean that we're about to lose to South Africa. Although they have a lot of divisions. How many divisions do you have? Bloody hell, 80. I'm attacking you with 30. Okay, I rather underestimated them. So, We're going to fight a bit of a rear guard for the time being. That's fine. While the infrastructure here builds up. In fact, I think I'm going to really ramp up the amount that we're getting. Yes, please. Thank you. I'll add you to Monty and attach you to that. Where are those motorized? I think you would suit Monty's army rather well. And it would be nice to get you some experience as well. That'll do. Speaking of motorized, how many mechanized do I have in the bank now? I have 2,000. So I may well be able to upgrade my own infantry divisions to use mechanized, or I could start creating the tank divisions. Not that I have any, but just out of interest. We could do that. We would lose. Our hit points would actually increase. Weight would increase. Supply use would increase. Soft attack goes up by 2.7. Hard attack goes up dramatically. Defense goes up dramatically. Breakthrough goes up quite a lot. Piercing goes up fairly dramatically. You know what? I like this idea. Although it will mean that we're slightly low on mechanized for a time. Better plan. Let's make you all infantry. Make you mechanized. How many is that? We still have 500. Let's make 2 of you. Oops. Mechanized. And drop 1 of you. So we're still 20 combat width. We're 1,000 short. I can live with that. Do it. We're going to be a very, very mechanized army. Which is fine. We control basically the world's oil and rubber. Oh, did I put you all on this line? Wasn't sure. Okay, so we have 43 divisions on their way in. We have a bunch of construction being done. Aircraft should be doing a fair amount of damage. There we go, some more radar down here. That's pretty damn good coverage over Indonesia. Mediterranean's completely covered except for that tiny little bit over there. And all of the surrounds over England are covered. Good. Radar gives you a chance of seeing incoming forces as well as a much, much higher chance of spotting incoming planes so you can shoot them down. And considering the amount of fighters that we have been building, that is going to be a good thing. 6,000 fighters in reserve. I mean, throughout this entire fight, the Germans and the US are going to be shooting each other's planes down, hopefully. Though I'm not entirely sure where the US would be massing their forces. I mean, I'd almost expect an attack here in Siberia. I'm going to assume that you still have a bigger navy. 300, 60, 200, so yes. Our war participation, 55%. British Raj is off, done almost as much as us. Oh, crikey, they've lost 100 and 46,000 people. We've lost barely 3,000. Alright, so even though they're winning like the offensive here, we are taking some serious, inflicting some serious casualties. Okay, I don't feel quite so bad. And really, it's just kind of waiting for this stuff to get done. So that supply has improved. There we go, one level is just completed. Supply is still problematic. And supply demand will be increased as we send more and more troops in. I mean, once the supply issues here are resolved, we can just cancel the rest of the build orders. Which is why I'm barely happy to just mass plonk them down, to be quite honest. It's using up virtually all of our construction, though. Wow, we earned 68 factories from trade. Who are we selling to? Jordan, Egypt, Japan, British Raj, Lithuania, Germany. We sell a lot to the British Raj and to Germany. Oh, we're selling a lot of rubber to Sweden and the US. We don't export any chromium. We don't import any either. We sell a lot of steel to the British, a lot of steel to the US. That's somewhat surprising. And a little bit of tungsten, though not a very noteworthy amount. Iraq is sending me troops. That's very good of you as well, Iraq. Thank you. Wow, and they're well trained. Nice. Oh, speaking of training, how are you guys doing? You guys are fine. You lot could do with some... You lot could do with a lot of training. You lot also could do with a lot of training. Alright, make it happen. And the Home Guard, of course, are absolutely amazing. With their mechanized units now. I'm so pleased about that. We can probably speed things up again. Seeing as we are just more or less waiting for things to be done. Okay, oh no, those are attacking us, but we're holding the line now. Which can't be easy, because I think this is all just plains. Yep. Huge plains. Okay, here come the motorized divisions. Everyone is really low on supply. Do I assign you all there? Did now. Elastic defense. Okay, so we can now choose between mobile infantry and blitzkrieg. Blitzkrieg gives us more tank breakthrough. Organization allows blitz, more organization for tanks and recovery rate. And motorized and mechanized get more organization. Tanks get more organization. Tanks and armor gets more recovery. Or motorized mechanized get more speed. Infantry, motorized, mechanized get organization. Infantry, mechanized get more organization. I'm going with the tanks, so we're going blitzkrieg. No. I mean, the danger in this war right now is that Germany invades the US successfully. So the US does have about 400 divisions. But then again, they have about 1,200. Oh, we're about to lose another fight. But our reinforcements are coming in. Constructions are being done slowly. Oh, it's paused. That's why it's not going more quickly. Whoopsie. Another push back. I mean, I reckon we can hold them at the river if nowhere else. There's actually a fair number of British divisions fighting here, so they would have them mechanized. Aircraft Production Group. Cheaper fighters, Excellent. Now we could go for jet tech, seeing as we're on the verge of getting that. Literally on the verge. Although that is a 45 tech, but it's fine. Oh, and we'll need the spiteful first. Actually, speaking of which, what's their range? Let me see. 1,000. Spiteful, 1,000. Carrier version, 960. 1,000. 800. 604. Oh man, their range is terrible. Your range, 800. 1,000. Do you have more range then? Marginally. Oh, did we push down again? I have a feeling we did. Okay, supplies are now starting to get better. Supply usage has also gone up though. Great. Incoming plus 24, local naval base limits to 24. So it's the incoming supply that's the problem from the naval bases. But we are building more, so we should be alright. However, if we do have a major offensive against the Italians, then we may need more. Does Liberia have any resources? Bit of rubber. Am I importing chromium right now? No. Net exporter, there we go, we're starting to get these through. Just keep on doing them. That's fine. Oh, my carrier. What? Why not? Yeah, you are all on a mission. Oh, we got a new carrier. That would be why. Oops. And you are the close air support, so you fly during the day. For maximum efficiency. Yeah, this low supply is not helping us. But we are getting more and more supplies through. We're now getting 32. Comet tank, excellent. It is June, so this would take 245 days of research. You know what, I'm totally cool with that. So by the time we have the Centurions, then we'll be in 1945, and we'll be able to go straight onto the self-propelled artillery. I don't think I'm going to bother with the self-propelled anti-air or self-propelled anti-tank, or also known as tank destroyers, just the artillery. Increases their soft attacks, so they can take down infantry divisions more quickly, more effectively. Because I'm expecting those tanks to have ridiculous piercing anyway. Anyway, that is going to be the end of this episode. So in the next episode, hopefully we'll have the supply issues here sorted out. I think we're getting very, very close. Yeah, we're 5 supply away. And then I think the real push for South Africa can start. We'll continue upgrading the infrastructure here. I mean, this is going to be our gateway to Africa. And we'll probably start requesting some more troops from the Allies. So I hope you join me for that. So thank you very much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, then please do hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, subscribe. Support is really very much appreciated and does directly contribute to the growth of this channel. So thank you very much right now. Thank you. If you have any tips or advice for me, then please do leave a comment in the section below. I do try and read and respond to pretty much everything there. So I look forward to hearing from you. I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.